So this song has a little story behind it. It's called Liquorice Lips, and the story goes, I don't know if anyone remembers a band called the Incredible String Band. Alan's nodding his head. I'm far too young to remember the Incredible String Band. They were from Edinburgh. They were from the area, and a popular folk band in the 60s. And the story goes, so there's a number of members of the band, one of which I believe her name was Christine, but her nickname was Liquorice. And the band were doing quite well locally, and they got an offer to go and play at the what's the festival called in Woodstock? That's right, yeah. So most of the band were really up for it. This was their big break, and it was they couldn't wait. But Liquorice, she didn't want to be famous. She didn't want any sort of notoriety or any fame or fortune, So the myth part of the story, anyway, I'm not sure if it's true, but it seems that she just disappeared one day. They were on their way to the festival, and she just disappeared. And the story goes that she just took off, and apparently was last seen in the Arizona desert, just wandering around, which I thought was normal practice in the 1960s. It seems people went looking for her, So, I believe she's surfaced since then, luckily. So I think in my mind, this was a lovely story about just saying no, I don't want that, and that kind of the mystery of her just disappearing, and I think naturally for a songwriter, I brought myself romantically into the story. Okay, so this is called Liquorice Lips.
Around and danced for the cosmic man, out on the road where our love was broken. You hid in a cracked wine bottle of a kiss, under a cloud that rained words to soak in, under a cloud that rained words to soak in. And while the band laid candles in the rain, you served me coffee to shelter me from blue. And sour minds will turn to war to love close, but distance is the lie of those of us so true. But distance is the lie of those of us so true. Liquorice lips, you love me for a kiss. Liquorice lips, with those bittersweet licorice lips. Your silence was like a storm in the desert that came out here for one last dance with me. A cruel rumor shouted out, said we died, was blind to a distance none of us could see. Was blind to a distance none of us could see. So we hid in a motel till the storm blew over. You drew me out with blues from dawn to dusk. We swore we'd leave on the next train out, but colors would soon fade into sketch love. Colors would soon fade into sketch lost. Licorice lips, You love me for a kiss. Licorice lips with those bittersweet licorice lips. Lose this love is to love it all more, and that kiss still teases a heart broken and sore. To have cried this name on the desert wind was to walk a crowded road never more known, was to walk a crowded road never more known. And in the silence of the calm before the storm, no love was ever lonelier than a framed dream. You danced out into the arms of the desert, but men remain where a woman had to leave. But men remain where a woman had to leave. Licorice lips, you love me for a kiss. Licorice lips with those bittersweet licorice lips.